Hi, I'm Glenn Schofield from Sledgehammer Games, and you're watching Aim Down Sights.
Welcome one and welcome all to Aim Down Sights, which comes to you less than a month from the launch of Advanced Warfare. If you're wondering how to pass the time between now and the 4th of November, just do the same as me and try to build your own working EXO at home. If that doesn't appeal, I can confirm that building a life-size paper-mache model of Kevin Spacey will take you at least a fortnight. But enough about life-size replicas of Hollywood superstars and more about this intel. Sledgehammer Games co-studio head and friend of the show, Michael Condrey, has taken to Twitter to confirm that Advanced Warfare's ranked playlist will feature monthly seasons. Although precise details have yet to be revealed, it's believed that it will operate in a similar fashion to the League play system in Black Ops 2, where your win-loss record determined your League placement. However, Mr. Condrey gave a very good reason for getting into ranked playlists, saying, "The good news is now you'll get a special piece of loot gear to wear for the next month based on your season performance." Speaking of which, he also confirmed that any loot earned via supply drops will not be lost if you prestige, but you will have to unlock the base weapon again before you can use its custom loot version. Thanks to its appearance at the likes of Gamescom and EGX, Advanced Warfare's multiplayer has now been enjoyed by a number of top Call of Duty YouTubers and pro gamers. Obviously, not everyone has had the luxury of spending dozens of hours in Advanced Warfare's company, so we asked these fortunate souls to provide their top tips for transitioning from previous Call of Duty games to this EXO-fueled extravaganza.
I'd say main tip is as soon as you jump in, just try and get used to the new movement mechanics, because at first it's really crazy how different it is, but once you can chain all these movements together, you can chain these really awesome moments, these awesome kills, you can get up to high points, and it literally just becomes fluid movement where you're going from one part of the map to another, and it's seamless.
It inherently changes the flow of the game because you're thinking about how accessible roofs are now and how easy it is to manoeuvre. And I'm not sure how they can prepare for that, to be honest. I think just play a lot and just be prepared for a big change.
You definitely need to watch out for people moving really quickly and anticipate that. So be that like slowing down your game pace, you can see people moving, or speeding up to keep up with them.
A lot of people will assume that, oh, the game's got quicker, let's just play it really fast paced. But if you actually slow it down and don't always use your jetpack, because there's people who just jump, dash everywhere, rather than like Team Deathmatch, you got to keep up with the fast pace because everyone's everywhere, whereas objective-based modes, everyone's coming to one point. So if you patrol that point slower, you'll get the people rushing around.
The one thing I would say is movement is crucial in this game. It's literally revolutionary. It's changed Call of Duty completely. You still got that classic kind of COD feel, but with the whole kind of movement, it keeps it flowing much more kind of fast-paced, much more accelerated. It gets your heart pumping a lot more when you play. So overall, if you can master the movement and keep your aim pretty good as well, I think you'll do pretty well.
Good job. Get ready for the next battle.
As Sledgehammer co-founder and co-studio head, Glenn Schofield has the tough task of ensuring that his team successfully ushers Call of Duty into the new generation. In the first part of our interview, Glenn tells all about the game's campaign mode, from the story behind Kevin Spacey's involvement to the pressures of delivering a memorable single-player experience.
And that's where I come in.
You know, we wanted Kevin Spacey on board. Well, first of all, he's one of my favorite actors. And when I'm writing, I think of, have someone in mind, you know, for the different major players. And in the case of Advanced Warfare, we write it together, but we still were thinking of Kevin Spacey just as the guy. So we sat down, we had dinner with him, and we really hit it off. He was on board with not only the story, but with Call of Duty, and was excited about it. And his agent came back later and said that he thought we were the real deal. The reason why we get someone like him is he's a very skilled and complex actor. I mean, he can pull off anything. And this is a very complex character. You know, he put the suit on, and he's got a camera here, and he's got the sensors on his face, and he just acted. You know, when they said action, he just did it.
On my authority!
We're proud that Sledgehammer Games wrote it. What we try and do with Call of Duty is separate the worlds. You know, this has nothing to do with Modern Warfare or Black Ops or any of them. So this is a separate story. This is a separate universe. The fans and everybody were asking, you know, for change. It's been 10 years, so that was a major priority. We wanted to change the gameplay. We wanted to really innovate. Basically, it's fast, it's frenetic, it feels like Call of Duty, but it's new.
Do you remember last week when I asked you to tell me who you'd have in your dream Advanced Warfare co-op team? Yeah, good times. Sucker Free Cymex says Morgan Freeman, Kevin Spacey, and Joe Pesci. Hashtag legendary voices. Kevin Spacey, understandably, but I can't really speak to the talents of any of those people at Call of Duty. It strikes me that they'd be better as announcers, a la Snoop Dogg in the Ghost DLC. I think Morgan Freeman as a multiplayer announcer would be absolutely spectacular. Then we have Flux Renegade HQ, who says 1. Chuck Norris, 2. Sylvester Stallone, and 3. Jet Li, all of whom I believe have starred in The Expendables. Again, obviously great as action movie stars, don't know how they'd fare in an actual Call of Duty multiplayer match against the pros, so up to you. Hashtag Chris says, well, I'd have myself, Dan Marr, that's me, Ali A, and Benny Central. I think we'd kick ass. Actually, I know we'd kick ass. Yeah, flattery will get you everywhere. Although that said, I think I would be the weak link. I think I'd act more as a team mascot. You could kind of stand around me and protect me, and I'd just stand in the centre and crouch. And then finally, Drew Schmidt 9 says Sam Phipps and Brendan Schulter, because they're my best friends. And who better is there to game with? He speaks the truth. That's ultimately what Call of Duty is all about, isn't it? And so, yeah, because of that, instead of going on a flight of fancy and actually picking people he could feasibly play with, I will go with Drew Schmidt. So well done, you've won yourself a 12-month Xbox Live Gold subscription. Okay, now if you failed to win this time, don't worry, because I'm giving you another chance right now. Tell me which of Advanced Warfare's game modes, that is campaign, co-op or multiplayer, you'll be hitting first and why by tweeting at GameSpot with that all-important hashtag #AimDown. And with that, the Call of Duty info gun has overheated. Sadly, it takes an entire week to cool down, so that's all for now. See you in 7 days.
Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Pre-order now for Xbox.